The United States and the European Union have reached a framework trade deal, avoiding what could have been a costly escalation. Under the deal, a 15% US import tariff will apply to most EU goods, including cars, semiconductors, and pharmaceuticals. The European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen called it a deal that brings stability and predictability, while President Trump declared it the biggest deal ever made.
Thank you very much. So we have good news. We've reached a deal. It's a good deal for everybody, I believe. And I think you were saying this is probably the biggest deal ever reached in any capacity, trade or beyond trade.
It is.
It's a giant deal with lots of countries. So we're going to do the following. The European Union is going to agree to purchase from the United States $750 billion worth of energy. $750 billion worth of energy. They are going to agree to invest into the United States $600 billion more than they're investing already. So they're investing a large amount of money. You know what that amount of money is. It's very substantial, but they're going to invest an additional $600 billion. They're agreeing to open up their countries to trade at zero tariff.
We have a deal. We have a trade deal between the two largest economies in the world. And it's a big deal. It's a huge deal. It will bring stability. It will bring predictability. That's very important for our businesses on both sides of the Atlantic. It's 15% tariffs across the board, all inclusive. The investments Mr. President just described, that going to go to the United States and the purchases over there. Indeed, basically the European market is open. It's 450 million people. So it's a good deal. It's a huge deal.
Yeah.
It was tough negotiations. I knew it at the beginning, and it was indeed very tough, but we came to good conclusions for both sides. So again, congratulations and many thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The 15% tariff applies broadly, but some key sectors will see zero tariffs, notably aircraft, certain chemicals, and generic drugs. However, steel and aluminium are excluded from the main deal and will remain under a 50% tariff. While the EU had originally aimed for a zero-for-zero tariff framework, officials see the 15% baseline as preferable to Trump's earlier threat of a 30% levy. The EU also welcomed investments in US LNG as a means to cut the backdoor supply of Russian energy.
And indeed, we still have too much Russian LNG that is coming through the back door again to our European Union, and some Russian gas and oil still in the European Union, which we do not want anymore. We want to absolutely get rid of Russian fossil fuels. And therefore, it is much welcome to purchase the more affordable and better LNG from the United States. And there, approximately, our estimation is that we can do 250 per year over 3 years.
Investors have been cautiously optimistic about the deal prospects, though eyes are on the tariff deadline of August 1 to assess the real-time impact of a global trade fallout. Analysts call the outcome bearable for Europe, though critics warn the US may pay the price in higher consumer costs and slower growth. Economists estimate a dip in US growth due to rising protectionism and reduced immigration. The deal closely mirrors the recent US-Japan trade agreement, with the fifth major trade deal announced since Trump's tariff rhetoric. China and India are expected to be the next in line.